Okay. I don't know if my okay. I don't know. Let me know if you can hear me all right. Like, let me know if the stream's suffering. The internet isn't very good here, so I find that the stream buffers a lot. So, yeah, just let me know if you can listen to me. Yeah. So this is Pokemon Run and Bun. Um, it's supposedly a very difficult ROM hack of Pokemon, and I think I've seen it. I think I've shown you this game, right? Like that one time. Um, so, as you can tell, um, we have a little naming scheme going on here. So for each of these Pokemon, I've been naming them based on what I think their favorite like thing would be in the world. Um, and so I need an answer. I need like a nickname for this this berserker. Um, so if you have any ideas or what you think this guy might like, you can let me know and I'll name it after you. Anyways, this game is like very, I don't know how to describe it. It scratches a very specific itch, but it also like will drive you insane. Um, I just like winding down my night. I've just been kind of like playing this game. Kind of a bad way to wind down a night, actually. It's like very stressful. But yeah, so how this works is I'm playing by something called like Hardcore Nuzlocke rule set, which means that there's a lot of like rules, but kind of the gist of it is that. No, I already have one that's named after kids. Wait, let me show you. Hold on, where is it? Oh, did I not name one after kids? I swear I named one after kids. Oh, I didn't name one after kids. I'll name some children after you. Anyways, as I was like going about, it's basically like it's just a very like Nuzlocking is basically like Pokemon, but with a difficult rule set. Basically, like if you lose them on, you die. Lose them on, it's dead forever. And if you lose a fight, you lose the game. And there's other rules too, but I know you've never played Pokemon, but so they probably won't mean much to you. Yeah. So, I'm just like calcing through a few fights before the third gym. So there's like 8 gyms in this game. And pretty much gym 1 to gym 4 is considered early game, so we are still in the early game. Yeah, so I've just been calcing some fights. And I guess I'll do them while you're here to accompany me in my boredom. Okay, so for this fight, we don't need to do much. If you have any questions, by the way, as to how this game works, you can ask me, and I may or may not answer them, depending on not whether I feel like it. So you're gonna watch me do my first fight. These fights are pretty easy. We're gonna do 2 pretty difficult fights today, so you can watch me sweat over them. We're gonna do 4 fights today. The first one is pretty easy, and the second one is pretty easy, and then the last 2 are pretty difficult. So this trainer leads with a big fire horse. This is pretty easy to deal with, except that he can put me to sleep with hypnosis. So if he does do that, we end up switching over to a different mon, basically. Okay. So, he wants to use Megahorn or Hypnosis on me here. A crit on Megahorn does end up killing me, so I will have to switch. We can switch to League of Legends. Doesn't this guy look like he'd play League? I feel like this guy would look like he'd play League. Okay, so this is Swallow. It wants to click Brave Bird. We can switch here to our Dreadnought. Oh yeah, I'll show you all their names. I'll show you all their names later. This guy's name is Fortnite because he gives very like, do you have games on your phone energy. He just has a very derpy face. Yeah. I know you don't know the names of like any Pokemon, so you can also like try to guess what the names of the Pokemon are. I think that would be pretty funny. Maybe for my next run, I'll just like send you pictures of like all the Pokemon, and then you guess what their names are, and then I'll make those their nicknames. Okay, so here we just click Rock Slide. So the reason I think that you would like playing Pokemon is because it's basically just like a very long roguelike, and usually like you laugh at me for playing roguelikes and then you proceed to like play the game like a year later, and then you're like, oh my god, why is this so fun? I haven't slept in 2 days. Okay, so this guy is completely nullified by this little fellow. We name him Bugs. So how this matchup plays out is that Bugs has an ability called Iron Barbs, which means every single time an enemy makes contact with Bugs, it loses 1/8 of its health. And so this Chinchino has a move called Tail Slap that it wants to click on Bugs, and basically Tail Slap hits 5 times, and each of the 5 procs are individually pretty weak. So it's hurting itself more than it's doing damage to me. And so we basically don't have to do anything. This Chinchino will just kill itself. And that's that fight done. Easy peasy. Oh, I spelled children wrong. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so here's the Pokemon that I have. Okay, so this guy's name I can't control because it's like a quote unquote. Which one's weed? The cat? Is the cat weed? Its eyes are red. Okay, say less. Say less. Say less. Um, okay, so all of them have original nicknames except for this rock puppy guy, and the reason I didn't name this rock puppy guy had like a preset name that you basically can't change. So he's like, his name is like, we can't change his name, unfortunately. His name is stuck at Hamilton. So, okay. If there are any Pokemon that particularly catch your eye, you can let me know. Okay, so this guy's League, because just look at the way he looks at you. Like, he is in the middle of a League match. He is not having fun. Only League players will make that face. So yeah. This guy's hat, because he looks like he'd wear cool hats. This guy's rocks, because I feel like he would be the kind to like pick up shiny rocks and come show them to you. Like, he probably has a rock collection somewhere. This crab has literally no thoughts, has no favorite thing in the world, is just head empty. This guy looks like a huge MMA fan. This guy really likes to be picked up. I was actually gonna originally name name Hamilton Uppies, but unfortunately I couldn't name him, so this guy gets Uppies instead. This guy's Rain, which is not very creative, but I couldn't think of anything better. This guy's Loyalty, so this is like the Queen Bee Pokemon. So she really likes loyalty, whatever. Lollipop, insert sex joke. Sigs. Alright. Sigs for Rain. Yeah, we can do 6. 6 is good. Probably better than Rain. This is Tails because this Pokemon canonically eats another Pokemon's tail. This guy just looks like he wants to give you a hug. She is iconic. Also, looks so cool in eyeliner, so I made her favorite thing eyeliner. Games on phone. Tulip, because it's a bug. Very creative, I know. This guy just look at how obnoxious he looks. He looks like he's the type of person who would steal your lunch money. So he loves bullying. This Pokemon definitely looks like it would collect bugs. Just like look at him, he's so round and so happy. This guy, Donphan, he just looks like he'd like dirt. Like, he looks like a dirt kind of guy. You know, no thoughts, just roll around in mud. Shrimp, because I couldn't think of what to name this guy either. So, Seahorse is like shrimp, so I named it Shrimp. Also, it's my username, so I remember you named this one, so yeah. Those are all the names. Okay. I just have 3 more fights to do. So I'm just gonna calc through them really quickly. You can watch me calc them. It's not very interesting. It's definitely not a very interesting thing to watch. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna calc this while talking to you because staring at that screen probably isn't very interesting. Wah 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 wah. Ah wah 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 wah. This clay doll is actually very annoying. Maybe you can use like, how does Vespa Queen do? It says okay. We are very dead to ancient power crates. Octillarian ironically does pretty well. Maybe we go Octillery or Sidra? That seems good. Extra sensory. What does that do? Makes me flinch. I'm faster, so it shouldn't be a worry. I'm gonna click Earth Power here. Earth Power. Doesn't do anything except for lower my special defense, which is fine. Okay, this beats up Wild Charge, most likely. Could beat out other moves too, I guess. I think Togi is supposed to eat this guy, mostly speaking. Yeah. So combinate, like Togi definitely eats this guy. And should bait out Electro Ball. We can use we can use Berserker as backup if we need to, which is fine. We probably shouldn't need it though. And then we space out Electro Ball into Donphan, and then Donphan Soft Sand boosted Bulldoze kills this. Oh, it doesn't kill. Oh, that's awkward. That is interesting. I guess we can switch into Hitmonchan to get fake out value first, and then we switch back into you. And then this Frostlass is kind of annoying. But I think Dreadnought should just be able to handle it, so. Okay. You can watch me do the fight now. Oranberry eats everything big bad. I don't know why you're projecting yourself into a Pokemon. There's a Pokemon ability called Gluttony, and we all know what ability you would have. We all know that you would get that ability. You can't deny it, it's true. Oranberry on Shrimp. Metal Coat, Eco, Oranberry on Bugs. Weed, I think we want to go Cherry Berry. Fortnite, we want to go with the Cherry Berry as well. Lol, it doesn't really matter. We can give an Orin to, and then you we give a soft sand to, I believe. Or do we? Fake Out does 14 damage, and Bulldoze does... Okay. We should be fine then. I'll just give you an Orin there. Static. It has static. Does that change anything? We'll give you a cherry just in case. Okay. This is the last easy fight of this route. We just click Octazooka here. This is Thing Clang. I think it wants to wild charge. We go bugs. So. You fake it up. And now we just proceed to kill Spark. Press Spark until it dies. Wang. Oh, nice. Okay, this is Electrode, and Electrode wants to use... I believe Electro Ball. No, it wants to use Foul Play. That's fine. We go into Breeder. That's legal. You don't want to know what happens in the daycare. You know how, like, scientists don't know how, like, eels reproduce? Yeah, it's an unknown thing how Pokemon reproduce. Breeding is, like, really weird in this game, and in all Pokemon games, but basically different species of Pokemon can breed together as long as they're, like, somewhat similar. Like, for example, like, humanoid Pokemon can, like, breed with each other. You get, like, you can get, like, a dog breeding with, like, a, oh, Electro, that is one, that one is Deaf Children. Sinister ass expression. I can't catch an Electrode this early, I'm sorry. No, I think Electrode's favorite thing is 9/11. I think, like, he is inspired by bombings. Okay, we bulldoze this Electrode, it dies. Next is Frostlass. So this Frostlass has a troll set with Thunder Wave, which paralyzes you, Will-O-Wisp, which burns you and halves your physical damage, and it has Hex, which basically doubles in strength if you have a status condition like being paralyzed or burnt. So it wants to click, it sees a kill with Ice Beam right now. So it's gonna always click Ice Beam here. We can, let's see. We can go into Togedemaru here. Let's go Togedemaru. The thing is, Ice Beam can freeze, so yeah, this game is very hard. There are a few new games coming out soon that are going to supposedly be harder than this game, which is kind of insane. I think people just like doing very difficult things in general. We remember not to click Fake Out because this is a ghost type and Fake Out is a normal type move, and normal type moves don't affect ghost types. So this is either Hex or Will-O-Wisp. We switch into let's see, who do you want to switch into here? We can switch into if we switch into Berserker, that's fine. We can also just switch into Fortnite. Getting burned here is fine. It does mean that we are taking double damage from Hex, but that's fine. We click Rock Slide here. Okay. So it sees a kill with Hex now. So I think what we want to do is we want to go into Weed. Do we want to go into Weed? We could also go into LOL. Yeah, let's go into Weed. Weed is battle armor, which means we never get critical hits. And it's holding a cherry berry, so no matter what happens here, we just kill this with Iron Head. So it uses Thunder Wave, it tries to paralyze me, but it doesn't work because I'm holding a cherry berry, which cures paralysis. And we just kill with Iron Head. Okay. Yay, we won. Okay, so the next fight is a very, very, very annoying and often causes Pokemon to die. So this is the discharge double fight. You'll see it in a second. I need to calc this fight for a while, so I'll definitely need a second to do these calcs. So Rock Slide, Hardstone Rock Slide, Hardstone Rock Slide plus Fake Out, kills, and then it baits out. If we put Togedemaru in slot 1, this should bait out Marowak for Bone Rush, probably, question mark. How much does Hardstone do? It deals a significant amount of damage to Seeking, okay. I think Musharma is pretty good for this fight, from what I remember. And then we can go into you and you, maybe. we can pre-burn our Eldegoss, and with a miracle seed. This will deal 50 damage exactly, which is not enough to kill. Which is kind of annoying. I would really like to kill both of these at the same time. Sharna is beating up Bone Rush, which is fine. So I want to do this so that we set up a kill in both slots at the exact same time. Maybe we just YOLO this fight. Maybe that could be worth doing. Maybe we shouldn't YOLO this fight, but also I don't want to make you wait forever, so yeah, I guess it's okay. You know what, fuck it, we ball, right? I'm just gonna ball. I'm not gonna calculate too much, so if I lose a Pokemon, I lose a Pokemon, it's fine. Okay. Okay, so you need a Heartstone. You need an Oranberry. You, I'm not sure yet. You, we give a Cherry Berry to. You, we give a Cherry Berry to, and then this guy. I guess we give you a Cherry Berry as well. Or do we give you a Miracle Seed? I don't think we give you a Miracle Seed. I don't think that changes much. Okay. Oh yeah, you want to see which, this one? You think this one looks tasty? I think this one looks like tasty, because it's like a peach, you know? Orange berries do just look like, they look like blueberries. They all look good. Gluttony, I say. Gluttony. Okay, fuck it, we ball. These school kids are so annoying. Like, I cannot understate how annoying these school kids are. Okay, so we want to fake out. So the gimmick of this fight is that this Emolga, which is like the flying rat Pokemon, has only one move, and its one move is Discharge. Discharge does a bunch of damage, hits both Pokemon on my side, and has a chance to paralyze, a pretty high 30% chance to paralyze any Pokemon. Furthermore, it's holding a metronome, so what a metronome does is every single time it clicks the same move over and over again, that move gets stronger. And then alongside that Emolga, all its partner Pokemon basically have an electric immunity, and every single time Emolga uses an electric move, its stats get buffed or it like heals a bunch. It's very annoying. It's just very, very, very annoying to plan out. So basically this line, what we want to do is just kill this Emolga as fast as we can, because Emolga sucks. And then even then, the rest of the fight is not easy, even without this Emolga on the field. So we fake out the Emolga to prevent it from using Discharge, because Discharge would just kill Fortnite. And then we Rock Slide, which kills Emolga, and it also deals a bunch of damage to Seeking. Okay, that's a lot of damage to Seeking. We got a crit, which is pretty nice actually. It's definitely pretty nice. Okay. This is now Marowak. It can Bone Rush into either slot basically. It sees 2 kills. So we are going to switch Bugs for Uppies. Maybe I want to switch this for Rocks, and then I want to switch Fortnite for Uppies. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Why are they tweaking? They all have animations when they come in. It's very funny. It's very silly. Okay, it misses. This is great. This is perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep the Seeking alive, just for a little bit longer. Ice Beam, okay, that does a lot of damage, so maybe my Eldegoss should be outspeeding everything on the field because of its ability Cotton Down, which lowers the speed of everything on the field. We can decide to kill Seeking here. Do I want to kill Seeking? If we kill Seeking, it's Signal Beam into this slot, and it's Signal Beam into this slot, so that's fine. I think we can kill Seeking pretty comfortably here. I think that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll send Musharna into... We will Psyshock the Marowak with Musharna, and we will Leaf Tornado the Seeking. So the reason why I wanted to leave the Seeking alive potentially is because the last Pokemon on the back, Lantern, also knows Discharge. And if it decides to click Discharge, then the special attack of this Marowak goes up, which is extraordinarily annoying. It starts dealing absurd amounts of damage. Its held item, which is a Thick Club, further increases its damage output. It's just kind of brittle, but it should never actually click. Discharge in this spot. It should be Signal Beam into either slot. So we should be okay on that front. 62 damage. So we're dead to a crit, and if we get confused by signal beam, which is not ideal. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I'm going to switch blocks out though. I'm gonna go to bed soon after the fight after this. And then, yeah, so I'm just gonna switch in Hitmonchan because it can pretty safely tank a signal beam. And then Uppies, I want to just leave Tornado into this slot, I think. Okay, that's not good. Okay, this is a bad plan. Nice, okay, that's good. Okay, we are going to fake out the Marowak. And then Uppies is going to be baiting... Okay, and then Uppies, we're going to switch with Eyeliner, I think. Or Bugs. Bugs is also okay, I think. Yes, so we want to switch Uppies with Bugs here. Just making sure we fake out the Marowak so it can't move, and then this Lantern can't really touch the Togedemaru, so you can just switch it in pretty safely here, I believe. So fake out prevents it from moving. Okay, now it's Icy Wind, which is a problem maybe. Mach Punch does not kill. Okay, that is annoying. Do we outspeed this Marowak? We still outspeed the Marowak. So that's fine then, because we still outspeed the Marowak. We are on 37 health with this Hitmonchan, which means it should always see a kill with Brine, so it's always going to go for that. So we want to switch out here. You can switch to Eyeliner, that's fine. And then, assuming I haven't missed anything, which I don't think I have, Togedemaru should still be outspeeding this Marowak at -1 speed, which means that we can click Smart Strike. And that should be killing the Marowak. I hope that's right. Yes, okay. Good. Okay, so the rest of the fight is very safe now. As expected, it's Brine into this slot. Now it wants to click Brine again. Brine crit never kills me. It deals 37 max, so we can return. Have I clicked Fake Out on this guy already? No, I haven't. I clicked Smart Strike last turn, right? So... Brine crit never kills me. We just click Smart Strike, I think. Or maybe we can click Eerie Impulse to stop it from dealing so much damage. That might be the play. Oh, actually, that won't work because it's an electric type move, so Smart Strike instead. Out comes a discharge, that's fine. Eyeliner is at 40 health, so it should see a kill now. Yeah, it sees a kill with Brine 100% of the time. And then does this kill Eldegoss with Brine? No, it should never kill Eldegoss with Brine. Even on a crit. So we can safely switch to Eldegoss here. As Togedemaru, you can stay in and click Smart Strike again, I guess. It really truly is a very terrifying fight, because if one thing goes wrong, you could just lose. It could all just fall apart. Like, one assumption not being met just means that you could lose some of your most important lawns on this fight. Okay, so now we outspeed this thing. So we should click Synthesis. It doesn't have any priority. So we should be moving first, basically. So we can click Synthesis here just to heal up. Actually, yeah, Leaf Tornado doesn't always kill, so we just Smart Strike this thing again. Your horse daughters get disowned for that? What does that mean? Synthesis one more time just to be safe. Smart Strike this guy. I hate when my Musume have 99%. Yeah, no, that happens a lot in this game. And typically speaking, 99% chance in this game typically means too risky. I've had some incredibly unlucky things happen to me while playing this game. Far rarer than 1% chance, just because you're doing so many fights and there's so many turns, so if something bad is going to happen to you, it's bound to happen. Okay, now we can just kill this with Leaf Tornado. Okay, demon fight done. That fight is claimed more Pokemon than I want to admit. Okay. Just remind me to grab the protective pads. Okay. So the next fight is the boss fight. It's the last fight we're going to do for the day. And then we're going to level up some Pokemon. This boss fight... This boss fight is, like, kindly put, some bullshit. It's extremely frustrating at times, but we have a pretty good box for this boss fight, so... Okay, I'm just gonna check my lines really quickly, and then I will send it if it looks good. Okay, so before the fight even starts, we need to do some preparation. So first things first, we need to teach a move to League of Legends. He needs to learn Rock Smash. I think we can teach that over Ice Punch for now. Okay. Lovely. And then is there any point to like pre-poisoning this guy? Probably not. Maybe. I'll think about that for now, and then this will bait out Togekiss, and then we're gonna put it in the spin cycle with Musharna. We're gonna need to teach Musharna Rock Tomb. We're gonna use the Rock Tomb TM here. We're gonna get rid of Dazzling Gleam for Rock Tomb, which we need for this fight. Okay. Okay. And then, okay, so you're gonna kill this guy, and then, oh, wait, that doesn't quite work. Okay, we're gonna need to find a new line really quickly. That's fine, that doesn't probably matter. Who do I have? I guess we can kill it with Crawdaunt, right? Maybe? How much does Crawdaunt do? Not that much damage. That is pretty exceptionally annoying, but that's fine. We'll figure out a way around this. I guess Togedemaru could maybe kill it. This would bait out Drill Run though. It would bait it out early, which I don't want to see. What can we do? I mean, it's probably fine, right? I guess we just accept our fates. So this bit's at Rhydon for Drill Run. We switch him to this guy. We kill it with an Octazooka. Okay, so we need you to have Wise Glasses for sure. We need what does this bait out? This would bait out you for Last Resort, or Fake Out rather. And then you kill this. We should never die to Rocks Chip. 66, 76. Yeah, should be fine. Okay. This will bait out. What does this bait out? This baits out. Probably just an order, correct? Crowd having to take rock strip. I guess it is what it is. Okay. Okay, black glasses on you. Oranberry on weed. Chestoberry for you. Rocks. What do we give rocks? We probably give rocks a lepaberry, actually. And bugs we can give an oranberry to. Okay. Okay, moment of truth. Oof. I hope this goes well. I really do. Please, Shell, please play nice. Please, 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 please play nice. Okay. Because you are EP. You should go to bed. I don't want to drag you here and make you stay and force you to watch this fight. Okay, we start by dealing with this Lapras. This is a very clean matchup for Hitmonchan. We want to rock smash it. This drops its defense and makes sure that Brick Break always kills this next turn. I appreciate it. Okay, now Brick Break should always just kill this guy. And this should bait out Togekiss. We should be seeing Togekiss here. Okay, lovely. This is Air Cutter or Draining Kiss. In either case, we want to switch into rocks. Okay, that's fine. Now we just Moonlight up. Okay, Mystical Fire is great. Mystical Fire drops special attack by 1, but we're not using any sort of special attacks, so it's fine, it doesn't matter. Perfect. Now we can put it to sleep with a yawn. Great. The more it clicks Mystical Fire, the better. Togekiss gets sleepy. And now we Rock Tomb it. Rock Tomb basically serves as a lovely. It drops its speed, which is exactly what it needs. It gets put to sleep. We have a free turn. We can heal right back up with Moonlight. Okay. I just need to make sure that 2 Air Cutter crits don't kill me. It deals 92 damage. Yeah, we're never dead to 2 Air Cutter crits. So we can Rock Tomb again. Perfect. And now we Moonlight again. just keep on clicking Moonlight until we're back to full. We have a Lepa Berry, which restores our PP. Okay, lovely. I want to know if we can kill it now, so we need to get this thing down to 60 health, basically, for Togedemaru to come in and kill this thing. So how many rock tombs is that? That is, we need to do one more rock tomb worth of damage, so that's fine, we can do that now. One last rock tomb. Togekiss is seeing a lot of rocks. We actually outspeed the Togekiss now, which is pretty funny because Musharna is slow as heck. Best viewers at streamview.com. Okay, perfect. That is fine. We put it to sleep one more time with a yawn. Go to bed, Togekiss. Okay, and now we restore our health one more time. Now, so there is some consideration for healing again. Will that be of importance? Maybe if things go drastically wrong, maybe it's worth it to put in one more cycle. Actually, no, it's fine. Okay, so now this turn it's guaranteed to sleep, or at least that's the information I've been told. So we are going to switch in Togedemaru here. Beautiful, and because of the rock tombs, we now outspeed this guy and we kill him with Fake Out and Smart Strike. Okay, lovely. Bang. Togekiss down. Okay, right on. Either wants to click Drill Run or it wants to click Stealth Rocks. We want to see Drill Run. We are wiping to... There's about a 1 in 256 we wipe here. There is nothing better that I could find, so unfortunately we have to take that risk. I guess it's a little bit less than 1/256, maybe like 1... Okay, Stealth Rock is definitely not the good option. We did not want to see that, but that's okay. Just gonna make sure that this is holding a Wise Glasses, and then we can kill with Octazooka now. If Crawdont dies here, it would be very sad. I would prefer Crawdont to not die because we would like him to lead for CRR, but if he does, such is life. It's not a very good Crawdont. It is shell armor, but its IVs are terrible. So we switch into Weed for this matchup. This should be a very comfortable hold for our battle armor cats. We Fake Out. This Delcatty has a troll moveset. It has Last Resort, which is a 140 base move power, which is a lot, by the way. Just for reference, like this move Ironhead has 80 base power, so it's almost double that. On top of that, it gets Stab, which is same type effectiveness bonus, which raises that by another 50%. It has Normalize, which raises it by like another 20 or 30%, and it has Silk Scarf, which raises it by another 20%. So this Delcatty does a lot of damage, and you need to have a normal resist for this thing, or else it will shred you. Oftentimes, this Delcat requires you to risk a crit. This time we got lucky with a Battle Armor Cat, so we always win this matchup with Ironhead. Okay. Look at how little damage this Sky High BP Last Resort is doing to the cat. This cat is amazing. I love using him. Very, very, very good encounter. Okay, perfect. So this is always safe. Okay, this is Vespiquen now. It is random move. At least I think it is. You're on 26 health. Yeah, it's random between Attack Order, Dual Wing Beat, and Power Gem. Ideally, we don't want to see Attack Order, but it should be fine. Unless things get really dicey. We switch into Togedemaru here. If things get really dicey, we can always sack Seadra. Okay, Attack Order is bad, but that's fine. No crit, that's good. Attack Order is a high crit move. We fake out. And click Spark twice. Oh, nice para. Oh, it doesn't matter, it has Lum. Attack Order, I don't think this ever kills me even with crit. Okay. So this Vespiquen dies. This Vespiquen is easily the least threatening Pokemon on Shell's team. However, the most threatening Pokemon on Shell's team is coming out next. This is Galarian Slowbro, and it is an absolute menace. It is holding a Quick Draw. It's holding a Quick Claw, which makes it move first 10% of the time. It has the ability Quick Draw, which basically increases that by another 30%. Not only that, but it can flinch you, which means that you get to skip a turn. And it can poison you, it does a lot of damage, and it has very few reliable checks, and even those checks are often not riskless, as if this is the case. So usually Crawdaunt is one of the best checks to Galarian Slowbro, but we can definitely lose Crawdaunt here, especially with Rocks Up, if we get unlucky with the quick draw procs. Okay, Zen Headbutt is the good option. It could have done that or Whirlpool. Zen Headbutt doesn't affect us because we're a dark type. Now Knockoff has about a 33% chance to kill with boosted with Black Glasses. So if this kills, it's perfect. It'll be a perfect shell. Okay. Whirlpool is fine. That's better than the other option. So Whirlpool basically traps me and deals damage to me at the end of each turn. Okay, nice, it kills. So we beat Shell Deathless, which is often very difficult to do. But I hope you enjoyed that fight. I'm just going to level up some Pokemon and I'm going to call it a night. You're welcome. Thank you for blessing me with your good luck. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was because you're here. That's true, I probably would have. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. So Tobin gets Zing Zap, sure, it's better than Spark. Okay. Do we want to delay Fletchinder? I don't think so. It's Acro at 37. Okay, yeah, there's no point in delaying this guy. We can just level him up into Talonflame. Charm, no thanks. Knock off, yes thanks. We're gonna get rid of Charm. Aromatherapy, I don't think we want. Magnet Rise. This thing probably doesn't get to click Magnet Rise. Jawlock, sure. So Flamethrower, I think we'd want that instead of Firefight. Aromatherapy, I don't think so. I guess it's better than Sweet Scent. Energy Ball, sure. Tails. Brine. Surely we don't want Brine. Hug. Surely we don't want Heal Bell. Bring out. We are gonna grab a Leaf Stone, I think, to evolve, and a Firestone. I think it's a Leaf Stone. Or is it a Sunstone? Or Victory Bell. It's a Leaf Stone. Okay. You want to see these super cool evolutions? Or not that cool, but... Look at him, he's a big dog. Bang. Okay. Oh, one more thing is that we need to check our berry yields. Let me just level up my stuff first. I guess I already know what my berry yields are going to be because I'm playing on a predetermined save state, so maybe it's not that interesting. Blaze Kick over Flame, yeah, that's fine. Air Slash over Air Cutter, that's fine. I believe it's over here. Okay, that's everything for today, I think. But thank you for popping in, I appreciate it. And thank you for your blessing and good luck. I don't think I would have won without you here. Truth. Okay, go to bed. Good night.